Hey everyone, Mike Mulligan here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am a certified orientation and mobility specialist, and in today's video I will be demonstrating some techniques for traveling in congested areas when using a white cane. All right, let's do this. So in today's video, I want to demonstrate a technique on shortening the length of a cane when traveling in a congested area, and that'll make more sense in just a minute here when I start my demonstration. But this is really helpful to provide full protection with the cane, as well as hopefully minimize coming in contact with objects and other people. So this technique I'm about to demonstrate is really useful in congested areas. And congested areas can mean a lot of different things. Some examples I could think of are maybe a busy mall on a Saturday or a holiday. It could be a busy sidewalk in a big city, so there's a lot of pedestrians walking back and forth. It can even be in a school building, in a hallway, kids coming in and out of class. So using this technique can be really helpful in minimizing the chance of bumping into objects or people when traveling in these congested areas. All right, so now I'm going to start my demonstration here and show you exactly how to do this technique. All right, so now I'm going to start my demonstration here on how to travel in congested areas when using a white cane. But unfortunately, due to COVID, I'm not actually able to go to a congested area to demonstrate this, but I'm just going to use my backyard here. I'm in my backyard, I'm on my kind of open driveway, and I think this will still do a good job of demonstrating this technique. So when you're in a congested area, if you use your cane normally, like you normally would in an uncongested area, you're going to take up a lot of space. So right now I have my cane out in front of me. I'm using an index finger grip. And if I were to be doing two-point touch, which I'm doing now, I would be taking up a lot of space. And being tall and having a long cane, I would really take up a lot of space. And I would come in contact probably with a lot of people and a lot of objects that I really don't want to come in contact with. So because using the cane like you normally would take up so much space, there's a technique that's really easy to help with this, and that is to shorten the length of the cane. And to do that, you're going to extend your hand down the cane towards the tip of the cane or the ground, using the same grip you normally would when you're traveling, and you're going to hold the cane either towards the bottom of the handle or even onto the shaft of the cane, depending on how congested the area is. So now that you have shortened the length of the cane by extending your hand down the cane onto either the bottom of the handle or the shaft, you're going to need to do your cane techniques, but they're actually going to be done the same way you normally would when you're traveling in uncongested areas holding on to the handle normally. So if you're doing two-point touch, you do the same thing, except now your cane is shorter because you have brought your hand down the cane. So right now I'm doing two-point touch in the same way. You can do constant contact, you can trail, you can do three-point touch. All these other techniques will be done the same way, but you'll just have a shortened cane while doing them. So there's one more thing I want to mention, is that when you are traveling with a shortened cane in a congested area, you're going to need to adjust a few other things to make sure you're safe. And that is, you're going to need to shorten your stride. So if you take big steps, because your cane is shortened, you're going to potentially overstep your cane, and that can become a safety issue. So you're going to want to shorten your strides as well as slow down your pace. Because your cane is shortened again, you're going to have less reaction time when you come in contact either with a person or an object. So you need to both shorten your stride and your pace. And another important thing is to try your best to walk in step. That way you give yourself as much protection as you can when the cane is in the shortened length. And there's one other technique I want to talk about when traveling in congested areas, and that is turning. So when you're turning, if you do a quick turn with your cane extended, very good chance you might trip or bump into somebody with your cane, and that's what you don't want. So when you're turning, what you want to do is bring your cane up towards you first. So you pause, you bring your cane up towards you. So I'm doing that now. I paused, brought the cane up vertical in front of my body. I'm going to turn in the direction I want to turn, and with the shortened cane length, so my hand is again on the shaft, on the white part of my cane, I'm going to slowly feel out the way I'm going to go now. So I have turned, my cane is now back out in front of me in the shortened cane length, and then I'm going to continue in that new direction. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this video was helpful in learning this technique for traveling in congested areas. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you click that little bell icon, you'll be alerted when new videos are available. And have a wonderful day. Bye.